So today we go off program for the sake of competition. First, let's train. Alright, so to kind of tell y'all how I'm straying from the plan today, I want to kind of walk y'all through my training plan for the marathon. We're just over 15 weeks out from the Seven Bridges Marathon on October 15th, and I'm really just ramping up the running. Feel pretty low volume. My long run's 5 miles this week. It's supposed to be, but in a few weeks we're going to start ramping it up fairly a good bit. So I'm running 4 days a week, and basically how I break it down, there's 2 shorter easy runs that I'm building up by time. So right now this week it's a 30-minute run and a 35-minute run. Add 5 minutes to the total time each week. So next week it'll be 2 35-minute runs. A speed session and a long run, which is only 5 miles this week. It's not bad, it's not really a long run, but trying to keep my long runs down and the total volume down just so I can keep pushing the squats up a few more weeks. And then we're gonna get into some real long runs, like real ones. So the reason I'm going off plan today is because every month, me, Peyton, and Trevor do a monthly challenge for total mileage through the Garmin Connect app. It just takes your mileage for the month. Whoever has the most wins. Trevor just got married, so his is low. Was honeymooning, I believe, for the first 2 weeks of the month. And Peyton, me and him have been neck and neck. Actually did an extra run last week and put me solidly in the lead until yesterday. And today's the last day of the challenge. And my long run for this week, which is supposed to be tomorrow, is 5 miles. In order to win, I have to run 6 miles. And there's still a chance he'll run tonight and beat me. Competition's good, man. It pushes you, keeps you on your toes, and I like it. So even though there's a hot chance I'll still lose, I'm switching my days up, going off plan, and probably going 6 miles today. I actually pulled back a little bit this week. Was probably overdid it last week with the extra run, and my ankle Achilles are kind of bothering me, so I haven't ran in a few days, but I'm gonna get it in today, see what happens, and then fill it out from there, because competition, bro, competition. Get you some. So my general approach with long runs is just to complete them, at least right now. Of course, as I get further into marathon prep, I'm going to try to hit a couple time goals just to make sure I could hit what I'm wanting to hit in the marathon. At least for the first few months, I'm going to be just completing them. So walk as I need to walk, which I'm actually running too fast right now. Video got me a little hype, got me a little excited to go on these long runs. It's just keep it easy, push as you want to push, cruise as you want to cruise, walk as you need to walk. I definitely want to caution against just walking the whole thing because then you won't get much benefit out of it. Just like you won't get as much benefit out of it if you're redlining the whole time. That's just my take on long runs, at least until you get closer to the race and you gain more experience. You'll need to have specific goals and intervals you probably will program into your long runs. But overall, it should be easy. It's a pacing game. It's a long run. And I just started. Not really going to be focused on the mileage. Of course, I have a certain mileage in mind today to, of course, beat Peyton. 5.6 miles will do it, but kind of stay concentrated on just to keep going. That's what we're finna do. And I probably need to slow down. So I was reading in Ezekiel this morning, Ezekiel 37. And basically in this story, God takes Ezekiel to this land, this valley, that's full of dry bones, like people that have died so long that it's just dry, it's hopeless. There's no hope, you know. And God asks Ezekiel, like, do you think I could do this? Do you think I could raise them from the dead? And he says, you know, if you say it's so, you know, you could do it, basically. And in 1 Corinthians 15:22, it says, just as in Adam all men die, in Christ all be made alive. So in Christ there is hope. You know, we're all born into a hopeless world full of death, destruction, stress, struggles, depression, you know, whatnot, just hopeless lives. But in Jesus, there's hope. He brings life. He brings peace. He brings joy. In Isaiah, the verse of the day yesterday, it was in Isaiah, I believe 26:5. Basically, it was saying that if you depend on God and trust in Him, He'll give you peace and strength. So I just wanted you guys, as I'm running today, kind of thinking through that. But, you know, there is hope. And it's in Jesus. There's life, and it's in Jesus. And that's the only way to it. You know, you're not going to find it. You're just going to be striving after the wind any other way. And the only way to only way to God, only way to life is through Jesus. He's the way, the truth, and the life. And the only way to it. So, just something for you guys to think about. And I pray that He just reveals Himself to you so you can have life, you can have peace and joy and meaning to your life and have hope. Because without Him, we're just in a valley of death. Just something for you guys to think about. Time to start running again. All right, hour 15 in, 5.52 miles. And that should put me tied up exactly with Peyton, if my math's right. I'm gonna do a couple strides, a couple 100 meter strides, just to add on after I walk for a couple minutes. So basically the way I approach this run today is 12 minutes on, 3 minutes off, but 3 minutes walk, basically. I say off, but it's really a walk. I did have one where I was recording a video and it went longer. But landed at 115 exactly, hit exactly the mileage I need to catch up to Peyton. So I'm gonna walk for this 3 minutes, do a couple strides on the way home, and that's it for the day. The legs feel great. You know, they had a little ups and downs, mostly ups. I had to stop at the house to get some goose and some hydration, but just cause this heat, man, I'm soaking wet. I don't know if you could tell it. It's getting brutal. Probably have to get out here earlier in the day, which I'm not ready to do, but gotta do what I gotta do in the heat of the summer, man. It was like 110 heat index yesterday. Yeah, that's a wrap on that. But overall, successful run. And with that, we're done with the long run of the week. As you could tell, I struggled. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm gonna weigh myself. All right, so post run, 195.2. All right, so pretty easy. I mean, you couldn't call a long run easy. Feet feel a lot better than they did the other day. Got it in. 5.97 miles, hour and 22 minutes and 3 seconds, which is not an exact pace, 13:44, because I did do the 12 minutes on, 3 minutes walk. My best pace, 6:25. Did that in one of the strides at the end. Didn't feel like I was going sub 10. When I looked down, I was going sub 6:25. Average heart rate, 147. It's right in the zone. I figured it'd be higher because I was like staying in the 160s and 170s during the runs. Some of them I was feeling my groove. I was hitting like 140s and 150s. It was just fluctuating. Just different spots had more shade, and different spots had more sun. 3.0 training effect. You improved your cardiorespiratory fitness. 5.97. I am now in the lead, and that'll probably stand until he runs tonight, because him and Trevor both run at night, so I'm at a disadvantage with that. But I'm at an advantage because it's usually cooler for me because the day hadn't heated up yet.
Oh, yeah.
But it's 8:30.
Oh, yeah.
And it's hot. Let's see what the weather's. 86 feels like 99. The high today is 102. 102 degrees with rain, so it's going to be like in a sauna, bro. Let's see what it's going to feel like. 118. Oh my gosh. What'd they say? What does Nick say? Nick Bear says something about summer miles, spring fall smiles or something. I hope that's true. It's hot. Last year we didn't start till like September. It's June. Finna be July. I don't know if it's gonna be hot this year, bro. What do y'all think? Is it gonna be hot? It's hot. Went a little off plan. Was only supposed to do 5 miles this week. Tomorrow did it today. Almost 6 miles. Just so I could get ahead of Peyton. I mean, he's probably gonna run anyway and beat me. Historically, he doesn't. But we've been talking smack about him, and he probably will. Yeah, we training, bro. Marathon, training, podcast. We filmed last night. We talked a lot about it. Taking him with 4 runs a week right now. Might end up with 5. Probably going to have to start running first thing in the morning. At least my long runs, which I'm not looking forward to doing that. But whatever. I lost 3 pounds. 3 pounds, bro. With clothes on. So I probably lost more than that. Because I weighed in the morning, I was like 198 with nothing on. Had sweaty clothes on, and I was 195. So, gotta eat a lot today. Long run, almost 6 miles, but it's not really a long run. We are getting there on squat, 360 for 5 today. Was kind of nervous. I loaded the bar up and I was like, man, I'm probably only get 3, end up with 5, felt like I could get 7. I'm getting stronger, bro. I'm probably gonna max out before, like a while before the race. Maybe not. But I'm for sure gonna max out like the week of the race just to see. For the video, I mean, you gotta do it for YouTube, right? We're looking good because 360 for 5 is my all-time 5-rep max. And I did it today. Felt like I had more in the tank. We got a couple more weeks in us of prime squatting. We're gonna get after it. Y'all go put the work in. Do what y'all do, bro. Get after it. Go for a walk, bench press, whatever. I don't care what you do. Just go do something. Do something hard. Push yourself. I'm pushing myself this time, doing something, that they say is not possible. To PR my squat and my marathon. And we're going to see what happens. Y'all stay tuned. Take that template of what I told y'all. Just easy runs mainly. Oh, it's like sweat. So y'all go get after it. And I'll see you guys next time. Put Working Podcast every Monday. Hit the subscribe and the bell. I'm trying to post more, but I say that all the time. Just hit subscribe, bro. You know you want to. I'll see y'all. See y'all later. Peace out. Bye.